Well, good afternoon, fellow traders. It's Black Coffee Trader on Tuesday, October the 29th, and we are back on the green side of things today. Definitely still a difficult day for me, but we are green across the board, and I'm happy to have a nice bounce back day after the very bad red day yesterday, but about 700 in profit on the Apex accounts today. I only traded NQ, but the interesting thing for me today was notice how we were at this level for a while here, and then we were also sitting at this level for a while. And if you look at the time frames, here we're at about 10:30 to about 12 o'clock, and here from 1 o'clock to about 2 o'clock. And look at how flat NQ is. Now let's take a look at ES. During that exact same time frame, NQ was, or ES was actually holding below that level and a little bit more volatile than what NQ was. And then look up here, during the same session right here, this moved back down. This was where this was. And so that created a very interesting dilemma for me because I do look at both. I look at ES and I look at NQ oftentimes when I'm placing trades. And what I was seeing, it didn't affect me so much on the Apex accounts. It did affect me a lot more on the UProfit accounts, but I'll show you in a bit. But I kept shorting this on UProfit. I kept shorting it, looking for the breakdown. And then and I finally gave up on the idea. And then I went long on Apex and had a losing trade, which really frustrated me. Thankfully, I got back in here for a positive win. This was a bit of a chase trade. I do call this a hitchhiker, where we have a rapid moving downtrend, and I'm trying to jump in on the continuation trend. This candle was actually red when I entered, and it ended up reversing. So it did get a loss there, but then capitalized on a couple really nice wins. Had a really good trade here, and bounced right back on another hitchhiker setup where we had the move up, the pullback, a long wick, waited for the green candle, jumped back in. Very nice trade there. I think I had two $100 trades there. And then also had a couple of good trades here at the end of the day. Also just really paying attention to the market and taking some really good trades. And one of the very best ones was a very, very, very good short here at the end of the day. I actually entered it twice. I got out of the first one with just about a couple bucks in profit. I didn't like it. I was afraid it was going to reverse, and I just killed it. And then I jumped back in it again after we wicked and had a nice 24.40, so we'll call it 60, and another 70, so about $130 trade there, which is a really nice over 2-hour trade. So very, very good. The bad thing is I had these accounts at this exact level. This is the third time today that I've had them up to, 130, 150, 3 times. So had I not had some bigger losses, I would have had about a $400 day, which would have been phenomenal. So, but in any case, we're green across the board on Apex. I only traded my one eval today, had a couple $100 in losses there, nothing major. So I just took a few trades and didn't work out very well. But overall, very happy with the progress on the Apex accounts. And then UProfit account, we are back in the green. So thank goodness. I took a crap ton of trades again. I took a lot more trades than I typically do. Let's readjust this. You can see as I was shorting this area in the morning, and then I was also doing the same thing here in the afternoon. And thankfully, I got out of it okay. I was very much up and down. I ended the day with a positive $250, so I'm up $250. The account is sitting at, you can't see it. Let's move it to where we can see it. 51,105. So we're 1,100 in profit. So if you take away Friday and Monday, those are 2 washout days. Everything else has been profits. So overall, pretty happy with the progress on this account. I did take way more trades than I would have liked today, but what you don't see is a lot of these were small wins. There were only a couple, no big losing trades at all. I kept the losses pretty small, and that's just part of my strategy is trying to shoot for 2 to 1 R. I'm trying to, if I'm risking 200, I'm trying to get to 400. I don't nearly always get there, but when I do have a loss, it's typically not very big. And so the thing like yesterday, I would lose. Or today, if I had a loss, I would bounce back and have several winners. And so that really makes the profits a lot better. And as you can see, the gross today was 505, the net was 250. So I gave up a lot of commissions. I ran a marathon to make 250 bucks, let's put it that way. But hey, it's profits and we're back in the right direction on that account, and I'm very happy about that. So now let's take a quick look at TradeZella. I think I've got it pulled up here. So here's today, 946, really nice green day, 51% win rate. I love my average win to loss. I've talked about this many times, really trying to focus on making sure that my average winner is larger than my average loser. And that way, if we're sub 50%, we can still have green days. Now today was better. We were above 50% and had a very nice green day. So, on the week, we're still down $2,000 because, we made up 1,000 out of the nearly 3,000 we lost yesterday, but we are back to green on the month at 114. And let's take a quick look at just the UProfit. Actually, let's look at just APEX. So here's just APEX for the month. APEX, we are down $1,000. So I've still got some work to do. Got a couple days left. I have not had very many red days, but unfortunately I've had, like on Monday, yesterday, very big red day. So that one hurt. It definitely hurt. We've got some work to do, but overall, it's still been a very positive month. Let's take a look at the UProfit account, and we can see where we're at with that account. We are up 1,100, like we just looked at on that chart. And as you can see, 1,300 in profits on Friday. We gave back 1,300 yesterday. And so outside of that, we've had nice, consistent, $200 to $300 green days. So it's going well. Really happy with just the overall progress. And there we can see where we're at cumulatively. So yeah, still up $100. Hopefully we can put a couple green days together the next couple of days and end the month on a very, very positive note. So yeah, that is that. Quite happy with today. Again, it was very difficult. It was a difficult trading day for me. Oftentimes you look at these trending markets and you're like, oh wow, that should just be easy money. And hindsight is always 20/20, but when you're in the actual trades and working them, it sometimes is a lot more difficult than it may appear from the surface. So anyway, slowly, I just got to bounce back from that big red day and just continue to march forward. I'm frustrated with that big red day yesterday, but I can't dwell on it. I just got to get back into trading well and focus on taking good setups. And I will say, that's one thing I talked about yesterday, is I said I have to take better setups. I have to take really good setups today. And for the most part, I did. I took a couple what I would call maybe A- or B+ setups. But for the most part, I took really good trades. I took really good setups. Some of them just simply did not work, and that's okay. The trade is there. We're going to have to take those trades. And yeah. So anyway, that's a wrap for today. Again, hope you guys had a really good trading day. And again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Appreciate your support. Thank you. If you're new here, feel free to like and subscribe. And again, I want to say thank you quickly to the users of my code BCT, which gets you the best deal with Apex and Take Profit Trader. So again, take advantage of that. By the way, that Apex sale is going on for 2 more days. We got 80% off evals and $85 lifetime PA fees. So I would like to pass this account yet if I can before the end of October. To try to take advantage of that $85 lifetime fee, but I'm not going to kill myself. I don't want to take it I don't want to be too crazy. I'd like to just get them across the finish line and not go YOLOing the accounts. So I do think for the most part, I'm going to try to really focus on the 50Ks. Those seem to be better for me than the 150, and I think that's where my focus is going to be going forward. But anyway, all right, I want to stop blabbering, but again, thank you. Appreciate you guys. Have a great night. Have a good day tomorrow. And I'll have another update for you tomorrow afternoon. Take care and so long.